Welcome, folks. I'm MTG Joe, and today we're playing in something special. We are playing in the Zendikar Championship Invitational Qualifier. This is the Mythic Invitational Qualifier. We got invited to this for finishing top 1200 last month on the Mythic ladder. So what we're going to be playing here today is if we were ideally trying to get to 7 wins before we get to 3 losses. If we do, we get into day 2, in which we can then play some more games and then potentially qualify for the big Mythic Invitational with like $250,000 in prizes, the whole kit and caboodle production. So we are going to be playing Esper Yorion Doom Foretold. We featured it a bit on the channel, been refining it here and there. Ideally trying to avoid the heavier counterspell version of rogues. That's probably my worst matchup, but we'll see how things go. Probably be pacing it with a couple breaks in between, and normally I do a lot more detailed commentary. Today I'll probably scale it back just a bit just to focus on the games themselves, but then we'll go back to that. So the deck itself, just as a high level, we're playing 80 card Doom Foretold list, with the card Doom Foretold being the namesake. Basically, ideally what you want to do is get a bunch of enchantments or permanents onto the battlefield that have enter the battlefield effects, ideally that cycle, and then you sacrifice those or your opponent sacrifices their good cards. We have a bunch of removal and like Bloodchief's Thirst, Glass Casket, Skyclave Apparition, Elspeth's Nightmare. Playing 4 Sweeper's Main. We have the 3 Elspeth Conquers Death. We're seeing more aggressive decks, so I went down to 2 Sharks main, 2 in the sideboard. And pretty much from there, the payoff is Dance of the Manse to get back all your stuff and then beat them down with the enchantments. So we'll just jump into it. This is usually pretty fun, pretty stressful, but I enjoy this kind of high quality magic. So let's fire up game 1. See who we're running up against. Panda. I feel like I've played this person before. Okay, well, we're already on the draw, so not the best call. Probably okay here. If needed, I have removal on 1. Did they just go control but non-Yorion? Could be Bant. Okay, so this is probably our worst matchup, to be honest. Thanks, Hack Goose. Appreciate the support. Running into a dedicated control deck first one is not where we want to be. Especially since they have... I'm probably just going to use this Bloodchief's Thirst on this just to poke through some damage. I have the Hagra Mauling afterwards. So I need this as blue mana. Having a Prince on 2 in this matchup's not bad. It does give me a way to attack into the opponent. So that pause there probably means they have their own Omen of the Sea. We're just going to have to try to beat down here. So we can Omen. They Skyclave Apparition. I am missing a second black. Okay, so they have Solemn here. So this could just be the Blink version, but without Yorion. Seems a little odd. Probably looking for a black source here. I think I want to try for tap black. ECD is actually good. Perfect. And I think I'm just going to pressure them. I'm going to kill the Solemn. They get a card draw out of it, but I want to keep this Charming Prince around as much as possible. Next turn I can make a shark for 3. Probably gonna wait on this ECD. That works for us. So now we are gonna ECD this matchup as well. Need to be mindful of time. So I usually don't like being the first to play Conquer's Death because they can Conquer's Death or Conquer's Death. But I think getting Yorion off the battlefield is meaningful. They can get the Solemn back. Feel like we're going to see a Conquer's Death here. Ooh, just a Miria's Call. Okay, so... Gonna attack in here. Because if they block, I get Charming Prince back anyways. And then I'll Shark Typhoon, block one of these tokens, and then I can Amiria's Call. See what they do here. I imagine they're probably not playing too... Like, we haven't seen a counter spell. If they're on Solemn, they may or may not have. Okay, they go Yorion. So this could be that they have Counterspell backup. Hey Titans, yeah, first game today. Okay, so they have the loop. I can Amiria's Call at least. Yeah, they could be Prison, but I'm surprised they're just not playing 80 cards, because this strategy against rogues is pretty bad. 26, 27... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm off 1. So the interesting line here is if we decide to Amiria's Call or get Yorion to hand or try to find a sweeper. I think we just call here. It gets me some blockers out. Next turn, if we draw untap line, I can get my Yorion loop going. They're also pretty well equipped if we get Doom Foretold. We don't have much out there. It's going to be a long game. Clock can definitely be an issue for them in this game. Okay, so they are the bounce version. That's pretty good. They're going to be able to bounce my tokens. Sweeper off the top would be nice. So if they're patient, I wouldn't attack this turn if I were them, as they smartly do. Yeah, we probably lost this first game. They drew better than us. We've seen a couple pieces of removal, but like I guess we're still in it with Shatter or Extinction Event, which we have pretty high likelihood of drawing. Okay, Extinction Event breaks up the Yorion. So let's start. Start with the egg. So name Odd. Scry here. I think we want another sweeper. They're getting so much value here, though. That's fine. We'll let them run some clock. If we can get like a sweeper, we're in a pretty good spot. Trawler is also pretty good, so maybe we hold up this land in hand for now in case we do draw Trawler. Dance of the Manse gets us a Conqueror's Death. Doesn't get us too much. Second call's pretty rough until your next turn. So this shuts off. Yikes. I think we're dead anyways. We block here, we take exactly 10. Okay, so against this version, we're definitely going to want our full set of sweepers just to break up their loops. Okay, they got us game 1. Okay, so this version, I'll bring these in. Shark Typhoon is probably okay. Feel like we're gonna go to a slower game. Probably trim. So I want the disputes. Let's see what we cut. I might cut Doom Foretold in this matchup. It's going to be hard for us to get the lock going. They have a lot of incidental pieces as well. Trim a golden egg. Or keep the golden eggs. I'm going to get rid of the Treacherous Blessings because we're getting rid of Doom Foretold. Probably run it like this. Just play Esper Control. Actually, I probably should have got rid of the Dance of the Manse, because now without Doom Foretold, we're not going to get stuff in the graveyard. Yeah, I probably should have got rid of 2 Dance and played Negates. So we should expect from them some number of counter spells. Yeah, I probably should have got rid of the 3 dance, played the Omen and the 2 negates. I don't love this hand. It's kind of slow, has limited interaction. I think we keep though. Gonna play the Mauling out tapped here. I'm gonna want double white. Just get this to hand. This is where, like, this dance, if it was like Omen or negate, we'd feel a lot better of our current predicament. Omen of the Sun. Okay, they don't. I think they have Shark Typhoon. Might have prompted them. Or it might just be this Omen that's popping up. We don't want those. The mirrors are tough, but not cutting these has felt really bad. And then drawing 2 of them in an 80 card deck. So I'm gonna Apparition this. Play this out. I almost pivoted and played Gruel, but we had a huge thunderstorm yesterday and I couldn't get consistent enough power. Okay, Heartless Axe, nice. I mean, if they Mystical Dispute this, I'm probably happy. Although this is a good spell, I think just being able to play lands each turn is important in this matchup. You don't want to miss a line drop. Okay, we definitely need to board different. The best case is they tap out for Yorion here. I Heartless Act it, untap, play Dream Trawler. Like, they probably have Mystical Dispute, right? But I think if we can get the Mystical Dispute out here and then keep this Dream Trawler. Okay, so they had the Dispute. So I kind of want them to Miria's Call here. I can Extinction Event. Perfect. These are all even. And then I have this Omen of the Sun. And then they don't get the draw off Solemn. $19. We're up 4 minutes on clock. Should have just fetched there. They're wasting clock. That's not needed to. One, two, three, four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we want one more to play around that. So we'll just pass turn. I'm gonna pop this to scry. Okay, so we want untapped land here. Or that. That is very good here. Opponents used 3 Amiria's calls now. So that's like their big kind of game breaker. The fact they've used 3 bodes well. Okay, they Skyclave my Skyclave. They scry here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Untapped land, we can force through this Dream Trawler, hopefully. Oh, no, now we just get... Okay, that's fine. We get Dream Trawler down. Mystical Dispute's not bad. Because they can't really attack in here. Thassa's very annoying. It'll tap down our Dream Trawler. That's like the best draw for them. So I'm probably gonna get rid of the egg. So then I can get it back with Dance of the Manse. So I can do this for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, yeah. So kind of low value, but we get these as 4/4s. they have to keep 4 mana up each turn, otherwise I get to attack with Dream Trawler. Yeah! Rewarded. Okay, they tap down pretty hard, so this Dream Trawler's getting in at least 1 attack. They'll probably get rid of Omen here. We will hold one of these up just as a way to protect this Dream Trawler from Elspeth Conquers Death. ECD off the top for us would be the best. That is a card. I think we're okay like this. Hit him for 6. One, two, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Set a stop here. We're gonna Shark Typhoon here. Let's get another black source. Oh shit, we had 6 mana. Damn it. Screw to kill. We are in game 1. We are 0-1. They took the first match against us. Perfect. Perfect. Get rid of the stupid Thassa. Just throw 3 here. They can double block. That's fine. Because I put a tax on them next turn, and then I can use the Stance of the Manse to get back Conquer's Death and the Shark Typhoon in the graveyard. How's it going with you, Scroot? Opponent's 15 minutes on clock. Okay, so they have a Yorion loop going. I think I'm gonna scry here with one of these since we can get back with Dance of the Manse anyways. Nice. It's tough. It's like 10 o'clock here in the morning. So you're not getting... mentally, It's tough to play like big tournament stuff this early in the morning. Still have my coffee, haven't finished. I like both of those. Kill this. Oh, damn, that's really early for you. Nice. Paper packs or digital packs? We hit him for 10 here. Probably have this one wrapped up nicely. We get Yorion back. I also get to make another Typhoon token. Even if they sweep here, I make for 5 with a Shark Typhoon and I get Yorion back. Nice. What were your cracks? Okay, so they're gonna gain life here. This actually bodes pretty well for us because they've used a lot of clock. So all these actions are just taking more time off. They will be on the play. So this is for 5. Nice. $13 on the clock. We're up 5 minutes, which is good. Generally, you don't want to rely on clock to be your win con, but in these Yorion mirrors, okay, so opponent wisely concedes here. So let's cut 2 Dance of the Manse. I might cut all of them. Let's go Arkans. They showed Thassa's, but I don't think they showed enough. Do I want the Doom Foretold is a question. I think we just go like this. Just play, again, like Esper control. Yeah, Titan's here today. Feel good. Feel good after that one. The first game we drew pretty poorly. We also bet them drawing. They played 3 turns in a row Miria's Call, and we were able to get through it that game too. This isn't the matchup for Doom Foretold, I don't think. Just they have a lot of incidental stuff, so it's harder to get the lock going against them, especially on the play. Kind of wish they let us play out our turn there. We probably could have taken another minute or 2 off their clock. Played through the dance. All right. Let's go. Sure. Not great, not bad. Omen on 3 lets me hold up both Dispute and that. Double blue bodes well. Skyclave's nice. That should fix their mana. Yeah, I forget. These were from a pre-order. I think they were from the Theros pre-order. I keep defaulting. I got the Jace the Mind Sculptor sleeves, and I thought I put them as what I wanted, but they keep going back to my Ashiok ones, which is fine. She used to be in this, or it used to be in this deck. Okay, Birth. That's fine. So this is good because now I can hold up Mystical Dispute, or I can just play out Omen of the Sun. That's fine. Yeah, Ashiok's, I have like the full art in paper too. I like the design of the card. It's very interesting how they built it out. Okay, that lets me... So I can't Dispute and Omen, so I think we do this. So this is worse against Conqueror's Death because they can get rid of my Skyclave Apparition. They're left with a 4/4. Okay, so Baron. I think we counter that. Play out your land first. So this is nice because I can cycle this and draw off Omen. That was us playing into Omen of the Sun, but even if they did that, they got the token, I just Glass Casketed after, so it's not the end of the world. Okay. 10:24, 16 on the clock. Okay, they get their 4/4. Want to see if we can hit our own Dispute here. Okay, they're tapped out. Let's see what they do here. I'm on the Doom plan. You have to play. Me and Mythic Matt, we've been playing Doom all week trying to get it ready. It's funny because we can't win with each other's lists. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So let's go. Yorion here. Blink everything. Just play out the temple here. Okay, that is definitely something we want. I think we're okay for lands. Bloodchief's also nice here. So they can get their Baron back. Yikes, they ECD here. So we're gonna have to ECD their ECD. What are the chances this is a negate up? If it's negate, we're in a pretty bad spot. Yorion comes back, blinks everything again. So we can't actually hit the ECD this turn. So I think what we do is we Glass Casket the Charming Prince. Or no, the Charming Prince will go away. So we Glass Casket the 4/4. And we Bloodchief's Thirst on Yorion. $8:27 on opponent's clock. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So they will have another ECD come in. So I think we do this. Bring Yorion to hand. No attacks. I think we need to break up the loop. This is also taking a lot of time off their clock. So if we Conquer's Death next turn, I kind of want to get them where they tap out. They've been holding up 2 mana each turn, which to me seems like they have negate. I think just taking this off is right. One, two, three, four, five, six, 7. Ah, did the second one. Getting a lot of value here. So we may have to bait out with this Yorion. Doom's fun. I really like this archetype. So I get rid of all this. Comes back again. we can try dropping this trawler down. Because Conqueror's Death comes down the following turn. This plays around Mystical Dispute. Okay, so they had the negate. Okay, that's pretty good. Afterwards, Charming Prince. Maybe we can force it through. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think we need a board wipe or something. We're gonna get taxed by this. And then they're gonna have the Baron loop as well. They're drawing a ton of cards. I just need to slow them down. We're gonna try to win on clock damage. Each turn cycle is taking them like 1 to 2 minutes. We're still at 20 life. I can Shark Typhoon for 6 next turn, which can block the Yorion. Honestly, if I was the opponent, I'd stop linking the Omens. You have a full grip of cards, and you're ahead on board. They should also keep this Conqueror's Death loop going, I think. It just forces me to not be able to play out anything. Oh, they didn't blink anything that turn. .422. This game's been going on for 48 minutes. Clock damage is a real thing here. Two shatters. Okay, so we definitely need something now. So we can block the Trawler here. Probably another black source. So that's 9, x equals 7. I can Glass Casket on the Charming Prince. Can also try to Elspeth Conquers Death here. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Untapped land lets us do both. Not untapped land. This gains us 3 life. Seven, 9. I go to 11. We're just trying to waste their time here. Yikes, that does it. That does it. Damn it. They're at a minute 57 too. So they just pump up their things. 10, 13. Ah, what a way to lose. That's literally their only out. Because then I could hope to get a sweeper or something. Ah. Tough loss. Tough loss. Let me just give the client a reset. Ah. That one was not a fun one. Guess we could have tried there to get Dream Trawler down. They would have had Dispute, it would have tapped us out. Opponent on the play. Probably put back Charming Prince here. Actually, we're further off from Skyclave, I think, in this matchup. We have Extinction Event. This could be Rakdos. No, I wanted the Glass Casket, thank you. I think we value the Scry here. I think we want both, but I think we put Doom on top. So having an Extinction Event here will be nice. Ah, jeez, they get both. So we can set up the Scry, but I think we just need to do this to gain some life, take them off one of these. Opponents had a good draw. I can shock myself in here. Opponent needs to stop drawing all their cards. That'd be great. They hit a ton of really good cards in this matchup. Okay, second Omen's nice here. I don't think we're on the Blessings plan here. A little too dangerous, if you ask me. Doing this so they don't get the draw. I want the land here. Okay, so they're getting Kroxa back next turn, so we need to Yorion blink here. Discard Yorion here. Hope they don't have a second Kroxa. But mana-wise, they're pretty much playing Kroxa this turn. We gain back 4 life, get 4 tokens. Because we're drawing a card off this, I want to keep this land in hand. Okay. Gives us another blue source. They have enough to escape back Kroxa again, so we probably... block like that. Bone Crusher. Opponent's had a hell of a draw. And another Calls of the Dead. Extinction Event, please. How about a land? Gonna scry here, try to find something. We need Extinction Event. Another Yorion wouldn't be bad either. Of course, they draw Ox. We are just not drawing well today. Refills their hand. They hit all our good cards off the top. So this matchup, Typhoons can probably come out. So we want Extinction Event, Heartless Act, Cling to Dust, the Archons, like that. Treacherous Blessing could come out. Probably cut one, Dance of the Manse. Conquers Death. Trim 1 in this matchup. Elspeth's Nightmare is also nice. Dream Trawler is okay. We need one cut. Probably... Hagra Mauling's fine. Just a golden egg. Let's see what they pull out. The double robber into steal all the things that I wanted in this matchup. Them hitting both Bloodchief's Thirst and a Glass Casket for those early turns. Even that game on the play would have been a lot different. They were able to get Robber and have the advantage of the card advantage to steal off the top. Still kind of salty about match 1. They had a minute and change on the clock. Draw exactly Elspeth for win. We can't play this hand. Okay, this hand will do. Let's put away Shark Typhoon. Okay, if we can hit a land, Elspeth's Nightmare starts doing work. Perfect. This lets me target something in their yard. So do I take Croxa? I think we need to dig for a land. Perfect. Because now if I can get this Arcane going. Damn. Double Liliana. Kind of don't want to see that. Omen of the Sun's not bad. But I think we want to hit line drops. Because they kind of don't want to play this out. They can just get us to discard here, and then they have to decide what they want us to discard. Do I have enough for Cling? Cling is 5 cards. So I can play out Yorion. I think we just do this. It gives me something to attack Liliana. Okay, so they got the Thirst. 4 cards, just past turn here. If they play Liliana, okay, they got Shade and Ox. So here they have 5. This puts 3. That's 8, but that includes that. So let's just go Elspeth's Nightmare here. Play out the Golden Egg. Now they have to decide between playing Liliana. Then I should be able to Cling to Dust. If they have the Shade, then it's pretty good. Okay, so Liliana, they can play out the Shade as well.
Ruining your day is going to be great.
So I can Glass Casket on the Shade and then play out Doom Foretold. If we draw... No, we didn't draw a land, so I can't do that. Could get Doom going. Doom going seems good. They just sack their timer at. Hey Josh, thanks for the luck. Good luck. We are not doing too hot today. Okay, they sack the shade. Top. Ah, that lets them Ox as well. Opponent has hit very well. That is a hell of a top deck. Because a basic line wouldn't have done it. They needed exactly Fabled Passage. And then this exiles their great... Oh, they just went that. Oh, well, they get this too. And then they'll probably still have enough lands. Certainly annoying. We really needed a land there. They didn't do that. Okay, so let me sack this. I think that's a misplay on their part. Because now I get the Shade and I get the Trident. They sack their Lily. Yeah, we gotta... I think that was a misplay by the opponent. They should have Ox there. Rankle's a card. I think we just sack Doom Foretold here. I think they might be experiencing... There was a bug with Rankle. Okay, that's a draw. That helps. That holds back Rankle and forces him to have removal. I wanted to do both of these, so it forced them to sack the... thing, the Liliana, because I couldn't beat the Liliana. Here, we need to kill this. Fuck, they hit Croxa. Damn it. We also have yet to see a blue source.
You only think you won.
Oh my god, was that a good draw. Holy hell. I should have attacked first. I forgot thing was even. Oh, I lost 3 life. Damn it. Gotta keep this if they draw Croxa. If not, we just exile something random from their graveyard. Probably... I'm doing this because it guarantees me a card draw, and then they can Agonizing Remorse to take the thing in the graveyard. Oh, so they don't take that. That's interesting. Okay, no Croxa this turn, but they have us dead on board. We are not in a good spot. Yeah, so I have nothing. So I have to do this now. Exile Croxa. Puts me up to 7. This castle's been doing work for them. They're only at 6 cards in library. If I could get a board wipe, it'd be good. Okay, they get rid of that. Ay, not good showing. What the hell is happening? Alright, let me give this a reset. Like, Rakdos is pretty good against us, but just like not drawing anything those games hurts. Seven 7-0 now. 7-0 time. We should have had that first match. Sounds fine. We also have yet to go... That was match 2. We lost match 1 against Blue-White Yorion, where the opponent had a minute 57 on the clock. They drew exactly Elspeth to beat us. Omen seems very good here. Omen into Doom Foretold. See if they choose to make this unblockable. They forget to pump, or do they have a 1-drop? Mono's red's interesting. We can establish a lock against them. So I can force them to pay 1 here. Or I can just do that. There's a chance they miss a land drop. I think we do this. It guarantees takes them off the battlefield. And even if they do this and then stomp, it still works. Yeah. Omen is another good draw here. I'm going to play out the Treacherous Blessing here. Draws us cards, and then gives me something to sack. Then I can Yorion next turn. We're pretty good in this matchup. We've established the lock. Yeah, they're not going to beat that. Okay, so this matchup, bring in these, bring in Heartless Act, Extinction Event, bring in some Cling, cut, 2 Dance of the Manse, 3 Treacherous Blessings, probably a Doom on the play, 1 more cut. Golden Egg's fine, but probably can trim down 1. Or honestly, we're probably never going to get, at least on the play, we're not getting to Dance of the Manse. Alright, feels better. Feels better. We did things. We drew cards in an order that made sense. I think we keep this hand. Might be a bit slow, but I'm gonna Charming Prince, gain 3 life. Extinction Event's nice here. Their turn stomp. Rimrock. Okay. They're gonna scry it away anyways, so let's do this, say go. Yikes, 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 yikes. I would have preferred to have that Arcan. I'd like Shatter the Sky if possible. Don't think we want either of those. So I can Omen next turn. Mono red on the play is going to be a bit tough. Two shatters, two extinction events here. We're getting to the point where they could Embercleave. Ooh, that's terrifying. Think we... Okay, so Glass Casket's not bad for the following turn. But I think this turn we need to Omen here. Wouldn't have mind Doom Foretold. We're dead to Embercleave anyways. So can't really play around that. Shatter's best. Extinction Event. Okay, that's not the worst. This lets me do this. Get to kill the robber here. They get left with Torbran. So if they do this, yeah, they have to do that. It's the right play. They can just play out like this. One, two, three, four, five, six. So this lets me gain 3 life and block. So we block there. Yeah, I think I have to do that. So I block here. I think I'm still dead. Because that's 6, 6, 10. Then they get the pump here. So let's see if they see it. We needed an Extinction Event would have been really good, or a sweeper. They have lethal anyways. Yeah. They didn't even need to do that. They had lethal without it, just doing the pump. I think we run it back. Maybe not cling and play the other Doom Foretold. Torbrand made that math a little tricky. Yeah, this hand's much better. And I think we just try to play them into the shatter here. Hopefully no one drop. If we can skip a one drop, perfect. This lets me play this out. I have Bloodchiefs for their... Honestly, just gonna play out Omen of the Sun. It's a better play. Because then I Glass Casket the Annex. Can I have a land, please, deck? That'd be cool. Another Omen. Would have liked the land deck. Sorry, try to run him out of materials here. Charming Prince. Okay, I'll keep that. So I can Bloodchiefs this, but I think we just pass. We'll get better value than this. We're gonna have to do Extinction Event this time. We could see a cleave out of them this turn, so if we do see that, I'm probably putting Charming Prince in front of this. I feel like they would just go straight to attacks if they had the Charming Prince. The best is if they stomp this, play out Bone Crusher Giant. Because now I get to take Annex and that. Sick. Perfect. No blocks here. Now we're in a good spot. I can keep this back as a blocker. I have Omen of the Sun and this Bloodchief's Thirst. I think here, like, we probably just do this turn and then shatter next turn. Because if they even just go Emberth here, it's pretty good for us. We haven't hit lands, which kind of sucks. We're still at 18. Like, I guess we showed Casket and Golden Egg, but it seems kind of fringe to bring this in. And I think we do want to clear the board. Omen's good for them. Bottom, bottom. Bottom, bottom. Let's go. Bottom, bottom. Okay, so I got a Bloodchief's. I would love a blue source of mana. Can I have one of those, opponent? To Cleveland. I think this turn we need to do this. We can gamble and try for a land, but I think we just Omen here. Kargan. Yikes. So we're going to need something here. Because that can go up to 10 damage. Okay, Fabled. This brings it to hand. That brings us to 1. But then they can also pump. I think we're dead. Kargan is like the best draw they could have had. We needed a removal. They pump here. All they need to do is... So you can make 1 unblockable. Give this +1/1. That's 10. That's 9 damage. And you do the... This Omen ended up saving them. So let's see if they see it. Oh, that also does it. Yeah, just the pump because of the double strike. They have 12 damage. So I needed to do the shark there. Well, anticlimactic for sure. Ay, 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 ay. Not that good. Not that good at all. Couldn't even sneak in a win. Big 0. Big 0. Alrighty. That wraps up that one. Any of these we want? Nah. We ended up running into more aggro than I thought. And we probably had a decent shot against it, but when the quick decks come, like, it's hard for us to stabilize. We missed lands too many times there. Alright, so let me wrap this one up. I'm going to do a quick snap, take a 5-minute break, and then we'll queue up probably some Gruul adventures, see how that is on the ladder. Play something a little bit different. So I'll be back shortly. Thanks for stopping by. Have a great one if I don't catch you next time.